Madek C. Pronounced that wrong. Sorry about that. Go ahead and put your name in there so I can get your name right. Let me know where you're from. If this is your first time on my scope, go ahead and put new. If this is your first time on my scope, go ahead and put new right there at the bottom. Okay, go ahead and put that in. This is your first time. If you want to know about real estate investing, wholesaling, if you want, to get some of those questions answered that you have, that you don't have anybody that's capable or qualified to answer it, then go ahead. We'll do that at the end of the live stream. We want to welcome everybody. We're at the top of the hour. So let's go ahead and get started. Good morning, good morning, good morning. DarrellMuhammad here, real estate investor, mentor, coach, trainer. Just want to help you guys get all the questions answered, get all the doubt, if you will, out of your mind about real estate investing and particularly wholesaling. All right. Wholesaling. That's my area of expertise. That's what I've used to start my career. And I advise each and every one of you guys who are new into real estate, start at wholesaling. All right. Start at wholesale. I know there's a lot of flip the house shows on TV and they get me excited. I'm sure you're excited by watching them. But ladies and gentlemen, that's not the best place to start if you have little or no experience. Excuse me. Little or no experience. That's not where you want to start. You want to start with wholesaling. Okay? Why do you want to start with wholesaling? Because you can do it literally with no money, no credit, no risk. All right? And we're excited because we're coming out here pretty soon with my course, The Secrets to Wholesaling Real Estate Volume 1 and 2. 13 hours is going to be downloadable, ladies and gentlemen, not a physical product. It's downloadable to your iPad, your phone, your computer. All right. You can listen to it as 13 hours of audio, 13 hours, 13 modules, boot camp style, no holds barred, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I tell it to you like it is. All right. I tell it to you like it is. Because that's what you know. You need to know the truth about real estate investing, not the hype. All right, not the commercialism about it. Not any of that stuff. You need to take it and get it from a regular guy giving it to regular people. All right, not somebody who doesn't show up. Hey, thanks, Sister Denise, for sharing it, and thank you for the hearts. All right, that's what you do, ladies and gentlemen. You share with your followers. You share on Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and share it on Facebook and Twitter for me, Sister Denise. And go ahead and give some hearts, ladies and gentlemen. If you're here and it's worth your time, go ahead and hit the screen. Give me some hearts, all right? So we're talking about the course that's coming out next month. I'm excited about it, all right? I want to invite you to join me as I personally show people, thank you, Sister Denise, personally show people what I did and how I did it in this program. This is a training program that will show you how to make $5,000 per month. Like I said, with no job, no credit, no risk, legal, ethical, morally. All right? Not any of that, sleight of hand kind of stuff that got people locked in jail. All right? So if you want to get more information, ladies and gentlemen, you need to go to this website, TheSecretToWholesaling.com. You'll get on a special VIP list. I'll send you some information. I'll keep you abreast on the release, the exact dates. I'll keep you abreast on training. We're having a Periscope training, a 13-day training where I take nuggets from each module and share with you in a training session. All right, where you can actually take the information and use it. It's kind of like test driving a car or kicking the tires before you purchase. All right, just getting some housekeeping items out of the way. If you want to reach me, ladies and gentlemen, you can reach me on Periscope or Twitter at my name, DarrellMuhammad. You see it spelled there. 2 R's, 2 L's, H, 2 M's. All right, there it is right there. Facebook fan page, just put DarrellMuhammad fan page. You'll reach me there. Twitter, Periscope. And here's my telephone number, ladies and gentlemen. I'm willing to help as many people as I can for free. Do some free coaching, review deals with you, give you get a second opinion. I'll give you my opinion, my expertise, if you will, on what deals you're working on, real estate investment deals. Just call me and leave me a message, 713-817-5952. Just call me and leave me a message with your number one pressing question, your name and telephone number, and your level of experience in real estate. Okay? All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started, ladies and gentlemen. and I'm excited to bring with you another topic. Now, these are questions or issues that I'm addressing that either my students have brought to me or that I've had over the last 30 years. All right. I started studying real estate investing back in the 1980s, bought my first course in 83, and started actively in real estate in 2000. All right. 2000. My expertise is wholesaling, but I've done almost every way of purchasing property imaginable that has been taught by different trainers throughout the years. So excited to bring with you another area. Now, this is very important. All of them are important, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost like what the doctor learns, right? What a doctor learns in med school, everything is important, right? What a doctor learns in med school, everything is important. Some might be life-threatening, right? Right? The importance of it might be life-threatening, or the importance of it may not be, but they're all important, all right? They're all important. Being a doctor is very detailed, so they're all important. So this is something, ladies and gentlemen, that I've learned through all my years of entrepreneurship, network marketing, solopreneur, being a serial entrepreneur, you name it. It all boils down to this. These are the 3 things you need to be, not do. These are the 3 things you need to be, ladies and gentlemen. Be. You have to become this if you're not this already. And it's a constant state of being. These are 3 things that you must be in order to be successful as a wholesale real estate investor. 3 things. See, keep it real simple, right? It's not how many things, right? It's what's required. These are 3 things, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to cover real quick. All right. And we're going to have an evening edition of this morning live stream. If you're just joining me, you can, or you watch it on replay, ladies and gentlemen, you can still hit the screen to show some love. You can swipe it from the side or from the bottom, and you can share it and also follow. All right. My name is DarrellMuhammad, real estate investor, mentor, coach, trainer. Want to share with you the 3 things that you must be, that I must be in order for us to make money, right? To make money as a wholesale real estate investor. 3 things. These are very powerful, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you to watch this replay over and over and over again and write them down and study what I've learned and what I'm going to share with you right now. All right, you ready? So number 1, one of the things that you must become in order to make money as a wholesale real estate investor. You must be teachable. All right? You must be teachable. Now, what does that mean, Darrell? That means you must listen and learn, right? You must be teachable. You must be able to be taught, right? You must be open and willing to learn. Learn something new. Learn something new unprohibited in your mind, right? Learn something new, trusting in the instructor, trusting in the information. Ladies and gentlemen, these things will stop you cold. You can't do one of them. You can't do 2 of them. You have to do all 3 of them. These 3 things, I would say, has stopped millions of people cold in their tracks, right? Because they're not, number 1, they're not teachable. Right? They're not open. I mean, 100% open to listening and learning, or reading or learning. They're not open to it. They kind of do it with doubt. They do it with suspicion. And God forbid they do it with cynicism. All right? I mean, you can't do that. If you trust the source, which means you trust the information they're providing you, then there should be no resistance. Zero resistance, zero apprehension, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So number 1, you have to be teachable. You have to be teachable. And what that means more is that you have to be willing to learn. You have to be open. You have to understand what is your job as a student. See, I get this a lot when I teach and train people. They're prestigious at their jobs, or they have their doctorate degree or something like that. And they don't understand how they have to make the transition to now being a student. now being, and here's the word, submissive, right? Subordinate to the instructor. The instructor might not have the degrees you have, may not be a vice president, of HR, right? So therefore, you don't take the student position. It's hard to make the transition, right? Your mind does not click. You're used to being the boss. You're used to, your friends around you. You're smarter than them. You can out-articulate them. So now here's a new environment or a different environment that you have to be teachable. You have to be quiet. You have to ask questions, not make comments, right? Not put in your 2 cents, not give your opinion, but ask questions relevant to the topic. That's what that means, to be teachable, to be open, to be like a sponge, to be like a little child wanting to learn, right? And being so curious, knowing that I don't know this information, and that I'm trusting and believing that that person, that book, that source is going to guide me, is going to give me the information that I need. So number one, you have to be teachable. You have to listen and learn. All right? Hey, thanks for joining, LaRock. Appreciate you, man. All right, if you're just joining me, we're talking about the 3 things that you must be, not do, that you must be in order to make money as a wholesale real estate investor. See, this is not techniques, ladies and gentlemen, but this is vitally important, right? It's not the car, right? It's not the gas. It's not how powerful the engine is. The most important part is the driver. How skilled is the driver? All right. So we're talking about the 3 things that you must be to make money as a wholesale real estate investor. If you like what you've heard so far, then go ahead and hit the screen. Go ahead and hit the Periscope guy right here or wherever he is on your screen, right? And share it. Share it with your followers on Periscope. Share it with your friends at Twitter and Facebook. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, we're doing these live stream as a pre-launch to our upcoming course here called The Secrets to Wholesaling Real Estate. This is some of the stuff that you're going to learn. I'm sharing with you right now. All right. So number 1 is you have to be teachable. Number 2, you have to be coachable. Coachable. Number 2, you have to be coachable. What does that mean, Darrell? That means that you have to follow instructions. That's very hard for a lot of people. A lot of people have developed this habit of being contrarians, as we call it, in the stock market. All right. I used to be a stockbroker for some years. It's called contrarian. This area, if you say up, they say down. You say left, they say right. Okay. They've developed this habit, right? That makes it hard for you to be coachable. It's going to make it hard for you to be coachable because you don't follow direction. You tell yourself, well, Darrell's a man just like me. He puts on his pants one leg at a time. Who is he? He doesn't have a kind of car I have. He doesn't have degrees. Where's his alligator shoes? You're not coachable, ladies and gentlemen. You have to be coachable. You have to be coachable. I mean, you have to follow instructions. You have to follow instructions. You can't think that there's a better way, there's a faster way, there's a shorter way, because you don't know why the instructor, your teacher, your mentor, your coach is telling you to do that. Right? So you have to be coachable. You have to follow instruction. That means with no hesitation, no doubt, no questioning. All right? No questioning, ladies and gentlemen. So number 2. Thing that you must be in order to make big money, huge money in wholesaling real estate is that you have to be coachable. Number 2, you have to be coachable. All right. You have to be coachable, ladies and gentlemen. There's no doubt about it. You have to have all 3 of these things. You can't have 1. You can't have 2. You have to have all 3. Right. And you have to understand why you have to be that. Because why is the fuel to everything. You have to know, why do I have to be like this? Why do I have to be vulnerable to a coach, a mentor, some information? Why do I have to be vulnerable? Here's one of my books. Been having it since 2004. Right? Right? Here's a book. Look how big that book is. Covers everything. Commercial real estate, right? But I don't know about that. I disagree. Well, now this person has written books, done hundreds of millions of dollars in commercial deals. You know what I'm saying? You haven't done any, and you're questioning the advice. Right? You're questioning advice. That means you're not coachable, ladies and gentlemen. That means you're putting resistance. You're putting barriers, psychological barriers in your mind so you can justify not following instructions. Right? Any kind of resistance like that is to let the other person know, but more importantly, to let you know that you're ingrained in a bad habit and you want to do it your way. Why do you seek help if you want to do it your way? Just go out there and figure it out and do it your way. Just do it the hard way. Right? Just do it. Hey, thank you for the hearts. Give us some hearts. If you like what you're hearing, or if you don't like what you're hearing, but you know it's good for you, right? Go ahead and hit the screen. Give me some hearts. Go ahead and tap, 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 tap. Go ahead and tap, 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 and share it. I need to see on the screen that you're sharing it with your friends. All right? So that's number 2, ladies and gentlemen. That's number 2. You have to be coachable. Follow instructions. Don't ask why. That doesn't sound right. Let me just tell you something. If it's not against your morals, your values, you know what I'm saying, your belief, your moral value, your belief systems, if it's not going to be harmful or against the law, then you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So follow instructions. Follow instructions. I have students that I give them clear instructions. Do this, do this, do this, do this, then call me. Right? But then they want to text me or send me an email. And I ask them, have you done such and such and such? No. I mean, we both speak English. What don't you understand? Do these things first, then reach out to me. Right? You want to do it your way. And the reason why a good trainer, a good coach, ladies and gentlemen, is not going to bow down to the way you want to do it. They're going to insist that you follow their instructions. Why? Because they are where you want to be. And if they follow your lead, they will be where you are. And they don't want to be there when it comes to whatever it is that they're teaching you. All right. So that's number 2, coachable. Number 3, you have to be trainable, ladies and gentlemen. You have to be trainable. What does that mean? That means you have to carry out the exercises or steps that were given to you repeatedly. Right? And you either do it on your own. Right? The coach will show you and train with you, but then you train on your own. Then you put in the extra hours by yourself. Once you learn the regimen, once the coach tells you and coaches you through and shows you and trains you on the regimen, then you do it by yourself. Number 3 is to carry out the exercise or steps repeatedly, right? Until you are proficient at them, until you are good at them, until. Jim Rohn says when? The answer is until, right? The question is when? The answer is until. When do you stop? Until you reach your goal, until you reach the level of success that you need, not want, but you need to accomplish, then that you want to accomplish. All right? So these are the 3 things that you and I must be, ladies and gentlemen. You and I must be. We must be these things. We have to become these things. If we're not, and they have to be so ingrained in at the cellular level of our being, to where we instantly switch from being the boss, right? Being the know everything, being the most intelligent person in the room, being the wealthiest, most financially successful person in the room. You instantly switch and say, okay, I'm a student. I'm in student mode right now. Have to be coachable, teachable, coachable, trainable. What is that posture? What is that position? What is that mind frame that I need to be in? Yes, I'm a doctor. Yes, I'm a lawyer. Yes, I have my MED. Masters of education, right? But I don't know anything about wholesaling real estate. Darrell is going to show me, right? I'm going to trust him. He's not telling me to do anything illegal. He's not telling me to do anything immoral. He's not telling me to do anything unethical. I'm going to be teachable. I'm going to be trainable. And I'm going to be coachable, right? I'm going to be teachable. I'm going to listen and learn. Number 2, I'm going to be coachable. I'm going to follow his instructions without doubt, without suspicions, without my opinions, without my ideas and what I think is a better way. What about this? What about that? I saw Robert Kiyosaki said this. I saw Robert Kiyosaki do that. Ladies and gentlemen, when you get a Burger King franchise, you follow the Burger King system. You follow the Burger King way. You follow the Burger King format. You don't come over to Burger King and say, well, I learned that McDonald's, I used to work at McDonald's, they do it this way. Why don't you guys do it this way? That's a better way. That made them a lot of money. That would help you lose your franchise at Burger King. Okay? All right? So you have to be coachable and you have to be trainable. All right? You have to be trainable. That's carrying out the exercise or steps repeatedly on your own until mastery, until you reach the level that you need to reach, right? In the most efficient time, right? Shouldn't take you 5 months to close a deal. That should take you 30 days, right? You still needed to work through the steps. You still need to work through the process so you can become more efficient. All right? So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The 3 things that you must be, I must be, we must be. The 3 things are teachable, coachable, trainable. I want to encourage you guys to go back and watch this replay again. Go back and parse what we shared with you today, to take notes, right? And learn it and take on the mind to be teachable. Take on the mind to be coachable. Take on the mind to be trainable. And how do you do that? You can start, ladies and gentlemen, by going to my website right here, TheSecretToWholesaling.com, and get on my special exclusive VIP list that will tell you everything about the upcoming release of my real estate program right here, The Secrets to Wholesaling Real Estate Volume 1 and 2. All right? So go to this website right here, right? Sign up today. All right? Sign up today so you can get more information about the release of that course. And then also what we're going to do here on Periscope, we're going to have 13 straight days of nothing but boot camp style training. Give you an opportunity to test drive and kick the tires on the information that's in this training program. All right. I'm going to take some nuggets from each module. There's 13 modules, 13 hours, right, of nothing but raw content. No intro music, no extra music, none of that. No music in between, no promotion of another product, just straight content, ladies and gentlemen. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I tell it to you here, right here in this course, all right? So we're going to have 13 days of nothing but training from information I'm going to take from each module so you can go out there and you can test drive the product, test drive the information. So go to TheSecretToWholesaling.com, all right? And if you want to reach me, feel free to do so. Periscope and Twitter at DarrellMuhammad. Periscope and Twitter. And at Facebook, DarrellMuhammad fan page. DarrellMuhammad fan page. All right? And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, my telephone number here. If they have any questions whatsoever about what I've covered in these live streams here at Periscope or Meerkat, all right, reach out to me. All right? I'm not a guru. I'm not untouchable. All right? I'm here to help. I'm here to connect with you. There's a lot of good people out there that need to get out of financial harm's way. All right? And if I can just do my little part, I'll be blessed. God will bless me, right? And bless my family for helping you. So if you have any questions whatsoever about wholesaling real estate, about a real estate deal you're doing, or anything like that, call me at 713-817-5952. Leave me a message, your number one pressing question, your name, telephone number, and your level of experience in real estate. Okay? So take that information, ladies. The 3 things that you must be, not do. See, people want to do. They don't want to be. They want to do. 3 things that you must be to make huge money as a wholesale real estate investor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you so very much for joining us on the replay. You can still give hearts and you can still share. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for another live stream for wholesaling real estate. All right. So until next time, as always, see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, your community deserves your very best. All right, ladies and gentlemen.